Hi everybody, it's Megan from the Sharon Temple National Historic Site Museum with week 4 of Sharon Temple Reads. I have absolutely no idea where the summer went. If you're like me and you are already starting to panic because September is coming quickly and you have to plan projects and programs and all of that exciting stuff for students getting ready to go back to school, I have a couple of books for you to add to your collection. So these two books are wonderful for teachers, educators, parents, homeschooling parents, and they touch on the themes of remembrance around World War I and World War II, and so they are great read-alouds for Remembrance Day and for the lead up to Remembrance Day. And so the first one I'd like to show you is Proud as a Peacock, Brave as a Lion by Jane Barclay, illustrated by Renee Benoit. This is a beautiful story of a grandfather and a grandson and their relationship. It's told through the experience of the grandson, and it's beautifully illustrated. It tells the story of the grandfather getting ready to participate in a Remembrance Day parade. And so it talks about a little bit about the grandfather's experiences in wartime, but it also talks about his experiences as a veteran. So it sort of shows both sides, sort of a then and now sort of story. The illustrations are absolutely lovely. They're very colorful, and they really sort of help to illustrate so much of the story so well. So this is it's a great read aloud. It's really an engaging story that kids enjoy. The second one I'd like to talk about is A Bear in War by Stephanie Innes and Harry Andrew Lott. I hope I'm saying his name right. I apologize. And it's illustrated by by Brian Deans. And this is an award-winning book. This one is about World War I, and it tells the story of a real soldier who lost his life in World War I at Passchendaele, and through the story of the bear and the young girl. And so from a museum perspective, I love this book because it includes some of the actual primary documents that they used when they were writing the book and to research the book. Again, this is beautifully illustrated. Again, we see some of the primary documents. Here is an excerpt from a newspaper. And these are almost like oil paintings in a book. They're absolutely beautiful, and they really capture so much of the emotion and the feeling that's happening in the story. And so this one is a little bit of this one is a sadder story, and it does touch on themes of death, and so that is something to just sort of pre-warn people who are looking at reading this. But I would definitely recommend either of these. I'll put links below to them through Amazon. But these are two of those books that I definitely think should be a part of any teacher's or any parent-teacher's read-aloud collection for Remembrance Day. And from a museum perspective, an historian's perspective, I think that it's wonderful that they include the primary sources. So that's a whole other dimension of learning that can happen from these books. And so if you have any questions or anything about books like this or other books that you can use in your classroom, don't hesitate to give me a call, 905-478-2389, or you can always email me. Go to sharontemple.ca, and you can find me listed on our contact page, and I'm more than happy to help out in any way that I can. So this was a bit of a longer video, so I apologize for keeping you, but thank you so much for all of the comments and the likes and the people that have stopped me when they come to visit the museum to let me know that they're enjoying the videos. It means a lot, and we'll see you next week.